see. Oh my god.
Drive yourself crazy. Just always do what's in your heart. Always. Thank you for letting me do the whole 2K showcase a little differently. Thank you for always having my back. And thank you for showing that a true underground kid can one day be the most mainstream success, as long as they stay true to themselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dog waiting for me.
Ooh. Awkward. About that. Freeze tag. Well, it sounds like I'm gonna explain the rules, but that would be uncouth of me. So I'm not gonna explain the rules, but I have a wonderful person who can explain the rules. My wonderful deputy, Oral!
Freeze tag, baby. We're all playing and you're watching. So we're gonna stand in a semicircle. Normally you do this in a circle, and somebody will stand in the middle, and they will do a
Connect. Even though it looks like it's gonna connect, it just doesn't. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's really goddamn annoying. Literally, like, what is going on here? Oh, the reversal system in this game is so goddamn satisfying. The fact that you can like reverse into another reversal, oh, absolute bliss. And I guess like All Stars had it as well, but this game does. For Albert or A Train? Ooh.
Albert is an amazing athlete. 6'8", 350 pounds.
I think Albert. Actually, the real answer is Tensai. I was really thinking about the real answer, but the real answer is Tensai. Tensai, actually, underrated character. I'm being completely real. Swanton from the top of the ladder. Oh my god, a knockout finish as well. That was amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
Like 100%.
It's all in the mind.
Yeah, pain is temporary.
It's a bit like
Do you want me to do an actual countdown, or do you want me to do
focus
like?
and on
Dealer's
my head
choice.
when I do the Lego walk
Yeah.
there.
Surprise me with if it's going to be a surprise.
It's the final
All right.
countdown.
So 3, 2, 1. Is that one better? Oh, it's straight face.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, how smooth is that?
That's the point. They made those films for the kids, for me. Sometimes people online complain about things, not realizing that they're not the target audience, and I find that hilarious sometimes. Fucking hell! Errol Hebner is speedrunning. Like, Regal had no chance of ever getting up in that 10 count because that's the point. They made those films for the kids, for me. Sometimes people online complain about things, not realizing that they're not the target audience, and I find that hilarious sometimes. Fucking hell! Errol Hebner is speedrunning. Like, Regal had no chance of ever getting up in that 10 count because that was
Hayden's never scored a win point. Do you want to spin the next two for me? Oh, you're here.
Oh, aye. It's over. Give the price of one.
Scott Hall has a son called Cody Hall, and he was a wrestler. I don't know if he's still a wrestler. Something tells me he's not a wrestler anymore. But yeah, I worked with him at one point. I filmed a wrestling show with him. Oh my god, he just got up. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. He just threw. Dude, that was sick.
Even London and Germany, I've struggled with it. That was cool.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Are we gonna finish this before the next segment?
Wrestling has more than one royal video game. Welcome to welcome to TNA Impact.
Yup.
Yeah.
Whoa! It was a 3. It was a 3. It was a 3. I just want to go what?
I realize there's like loads of noise going on. There's background noise. There's so already I can music and there's nation stuff going on. Hold on, what else was in the nation? Welcome in, everyone. How are we all today? My camera is actually in the right position for once, and I know it is because I was recording earlier. Welcome in, welcome in. This is not our usual angle. Usually you are over there. But I have decided to change the angle today. Well, not today, just moving forward. I think that this might look a little bit better in the long run, so we'll see how this looks. Bear with me. I want to make sure that I have hit the right Aw, boo. Hold on. Cool. So YouTube is weird. There we are. YouTube's weird. I stream through Restream, and I just want to make sure that like the right streams go to the right place. But with YouTube supports like vertical and horizontal at the same time, and I was hoping, really hoping actually, that in Restream, if I sent both the vertical and horizontal to Restream, it would like put it into the same video, but it doesn't. So YouTube, figure your shit out. And what ends up happening is you have two streams. So one's going to be the vertical and one's the horizontal. But the thing is, like, you can turn your horizontal into a vertical through YouTube's own system anyway. So I was like, I don't know if it's worth doing. Twitch also supports vertical, horizontal and vertical, which I have not figured out yet. So I have not put any effort into Twitch whatsoever. Apologies for the wonderful Twitch viewers, but you are lesser people, unfortunately. Sorry if you are hearing the same songs all the time. I just have a playlist and I've been adding to it as we continue on. Anyway, I think we're probably ready to get started. I want to make sure the audio is good. Okay, I think the audio is fine. It's so nerve-wracking when it's like, I've changed my camera, I've changed my audio settings, like everything could potentially go catastrophic at any given time. Welcome in, Roadhouse. Hope you're well. The overlay's off in the scene. It's on now. See, I would not have noticed that if I didn't take a hot second to figure that out. Man, the background is fucking blue today. Oh my god. Yeah, I haven't set up the lights properly in a while, but man, the background is blue. I wonder if I can change that. Actually, we're doing TNA, right? So we need to be a bit red, maybe. Maybe a bit too red. Yellow? Quite like the gold, actually. Yeah, let's go for orange today. Why not? That's actually quite a nice orange. It looks like everything around me is on fire. Which is not. Everything around me is absolutely not on fire for once. Just my mental health. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I hope you're well. We are going to be doing our usual routine now. This is now just part of the stream. Oh God, I haven't actually checked to see if this works. We probably you're seeing TNA, you shouldn't be seeing. There we are. Wrong way. Sure, what's wrong with that? God, I should really figure this out before stream. I apologize. God, I'm such a mess. All right, so let's get some freaking Wordle on the go, right? Let's start with our regular, which is just base Wordle. We have 5-letter words. Five-letter word. We usually go for battler. Okay. So that's okay. That's fine. We can work with that. So it's something A. Baron? No, it can't be Baron because there's no R or O or B. Definitely not Baron. R? No. Cat? No. We could really just throw out some random words. Billy is not. There's no L, so I'm not gonna do 2 L's. That would be really silly. Why can I only think of words with these? Okay, Meng. It's not mellow. Can't be mellow. There's not enough letters. Oh my god. Think, Gary. Think. It could be T, right? So Tama. Sean. It can't be Sean because of the A. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it just for the fact I need more letters. Nope. Okay, so there none of those letters are in there. You'd think 5 letters would be easy. Nah, you're not terrible. It's like really hard to actually think of names on the spot. What would this narrow down? This would only narrow down P or D, which at this point I might actually just take a D or P. Okay, so there's a P in there. Now the P doesn't go there though, so it could be that either the P goes here, or it goes here, or it goes here. Now to think of wrestlers who end in the letter P. This narrows down B, C, and K. Oh my god. Okay, so all we know is that there's a P in it somewhere, and that A goes here. So on the assumption then that it's P. Pa. 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 Papa. It can't be Papa. I'm gonna break out the trusty old W roster. Is there an all-time roster? SmackDown Hotel, please. Oh my god, it actually does have an all-time roster. SmackDown Hotel to the rescue. PA. PA. So it could be Paul? Paul E? Can't be L. There's no L, so it can't be Paul. Pats. There's a lot of Pats. Patty? What? Patty? Oh my god, so the letter P does go at the start. So it's P-A. Oh my god. Saturn. It doesn't end in a Y. It might not be WWE. Fuck. We've been through so many letters. Oh my god. Okay, think about this. So we've got Q, E, could be P, Pa, Pag, Pagano, no. Pa. I don't think it's any other letter. It could be Pam. Welcome in, Hamza. We're live a bit early because I'm expecting to maybe run a bit late. We're going to be playing some TNA Impact story mode, so we could run Paige. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think you nailed it. You must have nailed that. Oh, well done, Roadhouse. Dude, that is an awesome guess. I would not have guessed. Well, I probably would have guessed it eventually. But let's be real. I wouldn't have. Congratulations, Roadhouse. That was an immense pull. But don't worry, we got more games. There's a lot of games here. There are more dots. We have the grid. The grid, I really like the grid. There are 3 categories on top, 3 categories on the side, and you have to figure out who fits into these squares. So, a Mexican wrestler who's been a United States champion, Andrade or something, I don't know. WrestleMania 30, who was United States champion, Cesaro. Ray's never been US champ, I don't think. Not the WWE one anyway. And then the Grand Slam 97 format. So that is basically just the WWE Intercontinental and Tag. So that's actually kind of less in a way. Maybe Booker T. He's like the obvious one. So in Mega AEW title defenses, somebody from Mexico, what's his name? Oh, Vikingo. Hijo. There we are. What? Ray beat Joe for it. Did Ray actually hold the US title? The bill's bigger than him. That's crazy. Well, either way, Ray wouldn't fit into... I mean, actually, he might fit into another category. Oh, he does fit into another category. Yeah, sure. SmackDown champion. SmackDown Tag Team champion, sorry. So in AEW... Kenny Omega title defense from Mexico. He faced some people. He faced a lot of people when he was in Mexico. But was he champion then when he was in Mexico? I can't remember. It was pretty recent. I don't know. Did he face Mystico? I feel like he probably faced Mystico at some point. He's not even on there. Mystico. Okay, somebody at WrestleMania 30, AEW, Claudio. Oh, I've already guessed him. Okay, somebody in AEW who was at WrestleMania 30. Daniel Bryan. Okay, not the space I meant, but I'll take it. WrestleMania 30. There was a lot of people at WrestleMania 30. Pac. Let me look at the match card for WrestleMania 30. Fucking Hulk Hogan. Ambrose. It's always fucking Moxley. Always. I always forget him. I thought he'd left by then, I'll be honest. But fair enough. Ambrose left quite a bit after that, so I'm just being stupid. Okay, so an AEW title defense from Mexico. I really thought he faced Vikingo. It's not Ray. It's not Ray. It can't be Ray. I've already got Ray on there. Oh, Phoenix. Oh my god. Damn it, it is Phoenix. Oh. Damn you guys having the same damn name. So the 1997 Grand Slam format, which means that Kenny faced somebody... Kenny faced an older wrestler. Christian? Does that count? Okay, apparently that does count. And there was SmackDown Tag Team Champion, who's a Grand Slam champion by 97 standards. Rhino? Kane? I mean, there's not many wrestlers who fit into this category. Big Show could... I don't think Big Show ever held the SmackDown. Not these ones. Hardy? Which Hardy? I'm assuming you mean Jeff, but... Why did Jeff fit in there? When did Jeff hold it? What they consider the tag titles is really interesting. It always seems to catch me up. Because Big Show was unified tag champion with The Miz. So like, it should count. But these titles are specifically the SmackDown tag titles. So like, we're talking WrestleMania roller coaster, whenever the fuck that was, WrestleMania 34, whatever WrestleMania that was. Jeff and Matt beat the Usos for the blue penny belts. I mean, I guess I'm just saying that, like, technically the SmackDown tag team titles have been around for longer than just those design. I don't know, maybe it is specifically that design title. I have no idea. I don't understand sometimes the distinction between some of the categories that they have here. Anyway, on to connections. There's a 4x4 grid of wrestlers, and we need to determine what the connection is between them. We have a really good mix of people here. So we've got Karma. Karma's a really interesting one. I don't know where she fits in here. Immediately makes me think of TNA, but I'm not sure. It could also be mothers. Who else is a mother? Yeah, that's just straight up wrong. Okay, so Karma and Bliss are what my immediate thoughts go to. What else do we have here? Hart. Owen Hart. Could be like IC champions. We could also have British people. Okay, 3 correct characters. Am I being stupid? I thought Blake Monroe was from London. Blake Monroe. Yeah, she's English. Her name is Mariah May. Her real name is Mariah May. What a name. Oh, fucking McIntyre, duh. Are we not counting Balor? So, maybe it's not British then. Unless Thekla's also... Oh, that was not at all what I was thinking of. AEW Women's Champions. I was thinking British. Okay, so not British then. Good to know. Hardy. Do we have like tag team champions? Maybe. So Hardy, MJF, Luchasaurus, and Penta are 3 of a group. But it's unclear what the connection would be to me. Hardy, MJF, and Lucha have like an AEW connection. There's nobody else here from AEW. MJF hasn't Luchasaurus especially not accomplished too much, other than being like tag team champions. So maybe it's not MJF, maybe it's Penta and Blair. I thought maybe it was AEW employees. Hardy, Drew, Karma, and Flair. There is a connection there, Dom, but not the one that the game is expecting. Swagger, MJF are the inner circle. Luchasaurus and Hardy? No. Maybe Hardy, Hart, and Hardy, Hart, Balor, and Drew have a connection? No. What would Hart be? It could be like, I think it's an intercontinental championship thing, but I just can't think off the top of my head what that thing would be. Oh, Penta. Oh, fuck. How can it be 3 of a group? Oh, so Hardy is part of that group. I thought Hart was an IC champion. Let's go for this. Iron Man matches. Oh. When was Owen Hart in an Iron Man match? Am I being stupid? Owen Hart Iron Man match. What? It's on YouTube. It's a lost match. What? There was a house show. There was a house show in 1994 that had a 1 hour Bret Hart versus Owen Hart Iron Man match. I'd never heard of this. That's crazy. Also, what a goddamn match. That's on YouTube as well. Somebody taped the whole match. Thank God somebody taped that, otherwise it like would be gone forever. I've never heard of that. That's getting added to the watch later list. Next to be asking about dark match stats from 1990. No, it was actually a house show. That's mad. Absolutely mad. Okay, so back to it then. So we have these people to figure out. It's always funny when it gives you 3 women, because the easiest connection is just like women's title or something, but it doesn't quite match here, so I'm not sure to go for I feel like there's some AEW connection here. AEW 2019. See, there's some random connections here. Money in the Bank winners. See, didn't think about that. This connections really makes you think sometimes. Bingo. So our categories are the last time is now tournament, the Bloodline, United States Champion, AAA, Ring of Honor, specifically Ring of Honor 2005, the NXT Heritage Cup, WrestleMania 27, Evolution, is that the Continental Championship? I'm not sure. The WWE Championship, Hell in a Cell, and Gunther's IC title defenses. Eric Young was apparently not part of Ring of Honor back in 2005. Noam Dar is a Heritage Cup winner. The Rock is part of the Bloodline. Okay, apparently not. He definitely is. He has been a former WWE champion though. Angel Garza has been in AAA. Recently a tag team champion there. Adam Page could be a Continental champion. I can't tell if that's a Continental Championship or the Women's Championship because I know they redesigned the women's belt. So I'm not sure if that's that one. Braun Strowman may have... Oh, he's been in Hell in a Cell. Yeah. Mankind is perfect for Hell in a Cell. But doesn't fit into any of these other categories, God damn it. He faced Evolution. That doesn't count. Rock is not in the Bloodline, apparently. Honestly, that's bizarre. Nick Jackson... 2005 is probably... Yeah, that's probably a bit before their time. Britt Baker... Oh, so it is the Women's Championship then. Okay. My bad. Fucking Nunzio. Haven't seen him in a while. Brian Cage. Been around a while, but not 2005. Roderick Strong definitely was around Ring of Honor 2005. Matt Riddle was the US champion. Austin Theory was... He probably faced Gunther, I have no idea. Was he in the tournament? I don't think he was. James Storm. He's part of the Bloodline. No. Swerve. No. Ilya Dragunov. I think he probably did face Gunther, but apparently not. Trish Stratus. Was it WrestleMania 27 apparently? I don't remember Trish at WrestleMania 27, but I'll take your word for it. Nunzio is a GOAT. Very underrated. Kip Sabian doesn't fit into any of these categories. Takahashi, as much as I love him. The Ticking Time Bomb doesn't fit into any of these categories. Man, imagine Takahashi versus Gunther. Oh my god. Hikaru Shida doesn't fit into any of these. Dragon Lee, I think, was in the tournament. Nope, apparently not. Get fucked. Rusev might have been in the tournament. Okay, he was. Drew Gulak, did we talk about him? I don't think he's part of the Cool Crew anymore. Can't hinder Ginger. Can't hinder Jinder, my bad. JC Mateo. God, there's some random fucking people in here. Hamza would not look forward to any Gunther match. I mean, that is an opinion. You're not the only person with that opinion, that's for sure. Okay, apparently Braun faced Gunther for the IC title. So all we need to figure out then is a member of Evolution and a member of the Bloodline. Fucking the worst member to grab as well, Tonga Loa, which means we just need a member of the Evolution, and there is Triple H, and that's completed the bingo. God damn. Anyway, on to WrestlePlay Ladder. It's going to give us a category. We need to figure out 10 items within that category. Let's go. Oh my god, War Games 2024 men participants. So we can probably safely guess any of the Bloodline, because it's always the goddamn Bloodline. Don't think Jacob Fatu was in it? Okay, it was. Was that the one with CM Punk? Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, LA Knight. I have no idea who the fuck was in this match. Is that the one with Brock Lesnar? I don't think so. I think that was only this year. Logan Paul. Okay, so we figured this part out. Who was in... So if it's CM Punk, it's whoever was on the other side with CM Punk. Kevin Owens? Tama Tonga? Tonga, oh that's right. It was who was with Solo then? So Solo, Tama, Tonga. I'm missing a person on Solo's team, I think. Bronson Reed, that's right, he broke his foot. Jumped off the cage. I did guess Terry Mateo, but I was actually wrong about that one. We were wrong. But yeah, Bronson Reed jumped off the cage, broke his foot. That's right, I remember that. That was relatively simple, actually. You don't usually get them that easy. Talking of difficult, though, we have the guesser. The guesser is the tricky one. You have to guess a lot of different categories at once, and we have not nailed a single one. So we are looking for a female who has never won any title and is not in AEW and not Canadian. What's Michin? I feel like she might be Canadian. God help us. Okay. Oh, so it's actually somebody on SmackDown, but it's somebody who has held a singles title, perhaps, as Julia. Is it Julia? I know it's American. The person's American. Julia would either be UK or Japan. So it's got to be an American woman who has held... It can't be BFAB again. Oh my god, but she did win... Oh no. I thought BFAB won a belt. It's somebody who's won a singles title more than... Well, at least once. It can't be Chelsea Green. What roster is that hippie girl? I wonder how up to date this is. See, it thinks Tatum Paxley's in NXT. Then again, she's never held any title. Vega? She's a free agent though. It has to be somebody on SmackDown. And she's Puerto Rican. It is literally someone who has held the... Or maybe that's not a women's... Maybe that's a tag title. 29 years old. You're right. I wonder if it's one of the Fatal Influence women. JC Jane? Or... It's not JC Jane, it's the other one. It could be Lash Legend. Lash is probably not a cruiserweight. But I don't know how they... Oh, it is Lash Legend. Huh. They consider her a cruiserweight? My god. I mean, the weight classes don't really work between men and women, right? Because for a woman, I would assume that Lash is maybe on the heavy, like not actually heavy. As a fat person, I'm not trying to insinuate that she's heavy, but compared to other women on the roster, she would certainly throw them about, is the point I'm trying to make. And then we are going on to... Space Ghost is really good at these, by the way. Holy shit. Going on then to our final game here, the match card. The match card is the newest edition. It's going to give us a pay-per-view, and we have to guess all the matches on that card. WrestleMania 40, Night 1. Okay, well, our main event was Rock, Cody, Docky. Oh my god. Cody's an anagram of Docky. Holy shit. I'm going to tell him that later. That's crazy if he's not watching. That blew my mind. Roman, Cody, Seth. We had Gunther, Sammy. We also had... is this the one with Becky? It's either Becky and Rhea. It was Montez. Oh, Montez. Oh, so it's a different tag match. Was it Damien? Oh, not that Damien. Damien Priest. Oh, it was the Usos. That's right. Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso. What was the tag team match then? Because there was a hardcore match that I swear had the Street Profits in it. But maybe that was night 2. But then there was also the ladder match that had like fucking everyone in it. Space Ghost, what the fuck? I would never have remembered that. Dude, I would never have guessed that. I mean, you are right. Now that you've said it, I'm like, yes, you are correct. But my god. It was a lucky guess. No, as soon as you said it, I was like, yeah, this was the night everyone complained about the Usos match. Because everyone said it was terrible. And it's not great, but I don't think it was that bad. Space Ghost has been to every TARP show since 1980. Who would have guessed that Owen Hart was in a house show armor match? I've genuinely never heard of an armor match happening at a house show. Ever. I'm sure it probably has happened. I mean, there's proof of it happening with Bret Hart. Shit is crazy. Telling your secrets. Space Ghost is actually leaking information to Meltzer and has been doing so for many, many years now. Whenever Meltzer doesn't commit to an answer, it's because Space Ghost hasn't confirmed. Just fixing audio. You know how it is. Just want to make sure I don't deafen you guys with some of the audio settings here. All right, welcome to TNA Impact. This is what everyone's been waiting for. Gonna pour myself a libation, a beverage. Say that it's not alcoholic. A libation, I think, is implied to be alcoholic. So this game is well renowned for its story mode. Many people will say, many people will in fact say that the story mode in TNA Impact is in fact one of the best story modes in any wrestling game. I'm not inclined to disagree, to be honest. It's a little far-fetched in some aspects. I did not finish it for the review that I did. Because we don't usually get into spoiler territory for the reviews. Or I try not to. TNA story mode is the Dark Souls of wrestling. I mean, it's bloody hard. Getting towards the end of the story mode, in fact, I won't spoil it, but the final person you face in the story mode is ridiculously hard. Saying that though, I'm a bitch when it comes to this, so hold on. Pro, indie, back here. Oh yeah. So I created VPW for the review that you guys may or may not have seen on the channel, so that's why that exists, but I only made it 25% through the story. We'll be starting fresh here today with Veeps. I don't think it's going to play the intro video, unfortunately. But basically, as I understand it, we have been playing at, or not, sorry, we haven't been playing as, we have been to the top of the mountain, right? We were playing as a character who I will call Manic, and Manic has been the TNA champion multiple times over. He's king of the mountain. He's been to the top of TNA, but unfortunately he got himself involved in LAX's business in Mexico, and outside of the venue he got attacked, and by LAX's vicious attack, our character now no longer remembers who he is. He no longer remembers ever being a TNA wrestler or a champion, and I think that's where the story's going to pick up here. So moving into the story mode, let's see where our character wakes up, ends up. I have no idea.
Suicide. That's what
it's going to play the intro video. All that gubbins that I just talked about doesn't matter.
I was an unstoppable force in professional wrestling. crowd, they loved me, and I steamrolled over anyone that stood in my way for the belt. And when I was finished with them, came my unrivaled trademark finale. The DOA, a finisher so lethal that no one's ever gotten up from it. No one. TNA had no choice but to give me a title shot. I earned it.
Hitman was saying that his username was actually inspired by
ugly head.
You got a title shot,
Manic here.
Well, back up, son. Guess again.
This is how it's going down, Trump. It's real simple. The big man said you're gonna take a dive, so that's what you're gonna do. Take a dive. Got it?
Take it easy, guys. All right, I'll do it. Screw that. There's no way I'm taking a dive on this title shot, especially on national television.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion.
I destroyed him. The crowd went wild, and I was on top of the world. Man, that was the greatest moment of my life. But this next moment, not so much.
I love the implication that wrestlers just wear their wrestling outfits all the time.
We told you lay down for this match, but you did. Now you don't got no choice, Papa.
And then it got really bad. So I wake up in this rat hole, not knowing where I was, how I got here, or worst of all, who I was. All I know is my face feels like hamburger.
Ah, sí. He is.
V has come too.
Es un milagro.
You must have angels that watch over
Look closely at those doctors. They're not who they seem.
Señor, don't worry. We are going to help you.
I hate this pro bono crapola.
Stop it, estúpido.
Shouldn't be alive. Help me. Help me with what? What happened to me?
Somehow, some way, Mexican Don West and Mexican Mike Tenay have put me back together.
Well,
at least enough to make me
still don't
wrestle
know who I
here
am or
in
how I got
Mexico.
here. All I know is that I have this overwhelming urge to slam people into a mat. So either I'm a wrestler or I have anger management issues.
Both
Either
are
case,
possible.
For now, I just want to work off my coma-induced atrophy, relearn whatever skills I have, and make enough money to live. To avoid being thrown into prison, I decided to take my aggressions out in a wrestling ring. There happened to be a local wrestling competition in town, so I joined up. They put me in their special gauntlet match. Something felt right about that.
So, the
wow, this place is a piece of work.
I'll let it
What's
play
with
out.
the chickens? So anyway, here's the deal. This is a gauntlet match. When you win against one,
Just explain this.
another comes in to take his place. Now, for whatever reason, part of the gimmick is that if you win a gauntlet match, they shower you with pesos and send you to America for an international match at a real United States military base. Some kind of wrestling mock war of nations, I guess. Yeah, something definitely feels right about this.
Pretty calm reaction to having no idea who you are. Never mind the fact that also he probably has like some sort of like brain, like the heaviest brain contusions you've ever seen in your life. But who needs to linger on the details, you know? Anyway, we are in Mexico, part of the gauntlet now. Woke up with CTE and he's like, yeah, whatever. Here we are facing El Grande Americano by the looks of it. El Grosso, I guess. The gross? The total? I'm not sure. I don't speak Mexican, unfortunately. If you think about my created character looks ugly, like an abomination, you're correct, and there's nothing I can do about it. Also, we are in the last stream, I did load up the PS3 version of the game because I very proudly stated that I finally got my PS3 capture working, and we can play that. I said that the PS3 versions are now possible to play on the channel, which is really cool because I have a lot of 100% game saves and stuff on PS3. However, I have jinxed myself because when I tried to load up the creation suite on this game to create my character for this stream, every time I went into create a wrestler, it just crashed. So fuck me, I guess. Back on the 360 we go. And I don't mind being on the 360, to be fair. Not actually an issue at all. But that's what I get for being confident, I guess, in saying that the PS3 version would work. It's a shoot fight. Yeah, I'm actually trying to snap his neck. You prefer the Xbox controllers to the PS3? I agree. The PS3 controller does sit naturally in my hands just because of like how long I've used it for, though. So in a way, I do like the PS3 controller. Fuck. Sometimes when you go for a strong grapple, like it just doesn't work for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Oh yeah, I did change his finisher to the 8-second something or other, which is a different finisher than you would normally have. But it's got a pin attached to it, and it means that we get an easy win to start the gauntlet here. This game is fucking loud. For me, anyway. Yeah, the PS3 controller just sits a little bit more naturally in my hands, but like I've been getting used to the 360 controller. I've been using it a lot more for like streaming and stuff. So, I mean, ideally, the PS3 actually does support Bluetooth controllers, so like you can actually put pretty much any controller on the PS3. Like for a long time I was actually using the PS3 with my PS5 controller. The only downside to using like the PS5 controller and the PS3 is that you can't go to the PlayStation menu, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, big drop kick. Can we do springboards? My character's not a high flyer, so I don't think he has access to do springboards. We're facing Nightwolf here in our second match. So the way that these matches work is that you have your momentum bar, obviously, and every move that you do will gain you style points. The style points fill up your momentum bar, and that's how you get finishers. However, if you repeat moves over and over again, you'll get less style points. So like first time I did that, I got 100. The second time I got 50. The problem is there isn't really that many moves to choose from. So I kind of just have to hope for the best. I'm actually not really sure how the grapple system fully works. I just know that you can grapple, you can punch, you can do moves like that, you can do that, but the direction that you hold the stick, I'm not entirely sure if that actually matters or not. I haven't figured that part out yet. I'm not sure you get rope breaks either. Thankfully, he's gone for that big roll up with the legs in the air, so not having to worry too much about the legs touching the ropes. And that's match number 2 out of the way. So now we need to see where are we going to end up in this gauntlet match in Mexico. All right. This guy looks like Fernandez. He's got the chin of James Ellsworth, but he looks like Captain America. Jeez, oh. I cannot believe I'm getting my ass kicked here by Captain America. There's a big suplex as well. Very nice. It kind of looks like the main character from GTA 3, if you've ever played Grand Theft Auto 3. Can't remember his name. Oh my god. That Death Valley driver is so cool, but the the reversal timing on it is like really easy, and there's no second reversal option on it. So like if you get reversed, you're just stuck. Oh shit. Fine, if I go to the top rope, the AI is going to be really dumb and just wait for me. Oops, never mind. Unless I turn around and do the wrong thing, in which case, yeah, the AI is going to screw me over. Oh, there's a low blow. That's a receipt for you, bro. Oh no, I'm stunned. I didn't think I was that stunned, but choke slam. Come on. I don't know why I keep going to the top ropes. My character's not really a top rope guy. 87 style points. What? Why is that even a thing? Oh, come on. I'm so sure I pressed that reversal button there, but oh well. You can chain reversals really, really well. So, oh, right onto the apron. Holy moly, that looked awesome. Can we do dives outside the ring? Oh my god, we can. That was pretty badass, actually. Oh, shit. I don't think I wanted my finisher, actually. Can't pin him outside the ring. Come on, come back in, come back in. Oh, okay. Whew. There's quite a generous window for being able to use your finisher. Even when the bar starts to go down, you can still like use your finisher. It just doesn't seem to do as much damage, but thankfully we were actually able to hit our finisher there just in the nick of time and get the win here in the third match of the gauntlet. So the idea is, I guess, these matches have happened in the same night.
Gauntlet to travel, but it's better than nothing. I'll take a free trip to
and there we are for winning the gauntlet. Then we're now going to move to America. We're crossing the border in the back of a van. This game's very 2009 coded, I suppose.
Oh, Your Highness. So you're the Mexican king of the gauntlet? I feel so honored to be in the presence of such royalty.
So you're that jobber from Tijuana who won a chance to get his butt beat here tonight, huh? What a joke.
Yeah, funny. Can you just point me to the locker room?
Your throne's over there, Your Highness.
That's a bathroom. Good one. I already feel the love.
So your character has some funny quips, shall we say. I don't think they're particularly haha funny, but they are kind of funny, I guess. I don't know. The character has a sense of humor. Whether you actually find it funny or not is debatable. It's weird that the loading screen has the TNA turnbuckles and the ropes, but in the actual match, it doesn't have that. So I wonder if it changes on the storyline based on, like, maybe if you play this arena in the base game. Shit. Maybe it's got the TNA branding on it. I have no idea. So this game has really steep difficulty gates, shall we call them. What I mean by that is there are people in the game that are going to be really easy to beat. I've got a feeling that Benny might actually be one of them. Throughout the game, we will like encounter kind of like mini bosses. Like, as I remember, I'm going to spoil it here for a little bit, but basically if you do really well here in America and the American base, you're going to get a TNA superstar match. That's kind of the whole premise here, is that you want to do really well in this environment. Because that's how you get a match with a TNA superstar. Oh my god, he hit me out the air. So when you fight those TNA superstars, when you fight those kind of gated opponents, they are super tough. And that's what I mean by like gated difficulty. So they're kind of like they're supposed to be hard. They're supposed to be a challenge. It's supposed to be hard to beat them because they're essentially like bosses. They're gateways in the storyline. So Benny is maybe not going to be that tough, but I have a feeling that this finisher might not be enough to actually beat him. And this game doesn't feature the All-Stars thing where I can like delay his pin. So unfortunately, he is able to kick out of my finisher. Not ideal, but it's fine. We'll live with it. What we could do is we could attempt to win with submission. And I could show you the submission mechanics. Oh my god, he hit me with a Hogan leg drop, brother. Great, now I'm stunned as well. Here we are. So if I press these buttons in sequence, he may give up. He did not. Oh my god, imagine getting pinned. Oh man, imagine getting pinned off a goddamn hip toss. Oh, you're going for a chair? That's good to know. Why are there no chairs? Oh, there's a chair down here. Can't run with weapons in this game either. Oh, that was so cool. We hit each other at the same time. I actually meant to go for a pinfall, but all right. I feel like that pin bar went up way slower and he still wasn't able. That was weird, right? That felt weird to me. You see as well that when we finish matches, we get style points. The style points are used to unlock things in the game, but they don't really mean anything. You can't use them or anything. It doesn't really mean much.
Tonight, a real-life, total non-stop action wrestler who's been scouting talent for the TNA organization. He's challenging the Mexican King of the Gauntlet to a foot and door match. If the King can win this match by pinfall, he'll get an audition in Orlando, Florida to wrestle in a real-life televised TNA event. What an opportunity!
Did I just hear that right? Bring that chump on.
I love that when they recorded that dialogue, they probably had no idea who they were going to use in the storyline, because the dialogue just says he's going to be facing a real-life total non-stop action wrestler or whatever. And it's James Storm, I think. But like clearly they had no idea they were going to use James Storm. Otherwise it would have been like, here's TNA wrestler James Storm. But instead they kept it vague, and they kept it vague on purpose. Okay, for once the bad collision actually kind of worked out better for me there. Also, James Storm looking a lot like Chris Hero here for a hot minute. It kind of confused me. Is that just me? I just think he looks like Chris Hero. Oh, nice. Massive leg drop. Standing leg drop to James Storm outside of the ring. Every single match in this game is no DQ, by the way. Probably should have said that. So there is really no issue at all with you just grabbing these goddamn weapons and just wailing on the opponent because, yeah, no DQ. Getting somebody back in the ring can be quite tricky in this game. Don't know why I didn't go back in the ring there. That was a bit odd. Big choke slam. See, even with that, even with all that chair damage that we did, James is still kind of orange. Like, he isn't really that damaged. I mean, now he's red, but I don't think this is going to be enough. Oh no, definitely going to be enough. Okay, chairs might be a good shout then. Maybe we should actually stick to the chairs moving forward. I have no idea. Well, there we are. 71,000 style points. Basically, the more moves you do, the more points you get. And then when you hit certain thresholds, 4-point gains, then you'll unlock like new moves and new characters and stuff like that, or new moves specifically. Because I think you unlock new characters by just playing the story. I think I played up to this point and maybe a little bit beyond for the review, so I know we have the unlock for this guy. Or this part.
A national audience against some of the best competition in the world? It's almost too much to take in, but it feels good.
It's so, like, unrealistic, I guess. I've always thought there's a wrestler here that looks a lot like Baron Blade. I don't know if you guys have ever played the 2K games, but that guy in the middle there with the blonde hair, it kind of looks like a Baron Blade, so...
Back to back. You can win by pinfall.
I wonder if it's like a reference, you know. Back in 2009, this is Baron Blade trying to make a name for himself.
Dig it?
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, the Black Machismo.
Ornette's giving the winner a shot to be on national television tomorrow night. That's right. It's the big leagues, ladies. Good luck. And let's get started. Chop chop.
So basically, it's another gauntlet situation. You're going to face a whole bunch of jobbers, custom characters from this game, and you are going to, or rather, if you win this and you get like through the gauntlet, then you are going to be able to face a TNA wrestler on TV. So you're getting national exposure for winning. This falls into that weird like Tough Enough thing of like, yes, it's a video game, and I get that. But at the same time, wrestling's predetermined. I hate to break it to you. Don't know if this is the first time you ever heard it, but wrestling is predetermined. So the idea that we have to fight for the right to get into, you know, onto a TV program or whatever has always been a little bit weird to me. When I watch shows like Tough Enough or LFG or whatever the current reality TV show for WWE is, I'm always like, yeah, but how did... LFG has this thing where if you win matches, you get further in the competition. But then I'm like, well, the matches are put together by the agents, so I don't understand how that works necessarily. There's probably more factors to it that I'm just not aware of, but like, it's just always seemed really odd to me. I guess another cool thing to bear in mind is that we are currently in the Impact Zone. This was the Universal Studios in Orlando that was retrofitted to fit in the TNA stage, soundstage and stuff. And honestly, kind of looks fantastic. I really, really like... I've always liked the look of the Impact Zone. Every time they've gone back, though, it's never quite looked the same. Like, they should just go back to... I know it sounds really stupid, but they should definitely go back to the layout that it used to be. Because... I don't know. I just thought, like the two sides, I always thought it would be really, really cool. Also, they had these massive like pylons in the roof, and they look cool as fuck. Wrestling's so political, as most other fields, but wrestling more so. I'd hate to be a career wrestler. That's a fair point. AEW does seem more merit-based. Sorry. No. AEW's like part of the conversation. Like, you can't... It's just every wrestling... It's just every career field in history, right? It's who you know. It's who you know. And if you have like better reputation, if you have a better reputation, then you are going to get ahead in life. It doesn't matter how good a wrestler you are, or not. Well, even outside of wrestling, it doesn't matter like how good you are at your job. It genuinely comes down to, do you know the right people, and are they willing to vouch for you? And fair enough, in AEW, I think there is an element to, I think getting in the door is skill based. I think putting on great matches and getting recognized outside of AEW is the trick to getting into AEW, because Tony Khan obviously loves his like indie darlings. But the trick to staying in AEW is playing the politics game, because it's very clear that like people like Jericho and stuff have set up the foundation for kissing ass and, you know, progressing your career. But I mean, that is wrestling to some extent, I guess. Like, that's not just an AEW thing. WWE, I would imagine WWE's politics are probably a million times worse. Did they leave any chairs out for me? No chairs. WWE seems horrible. I think the people in WWE are lovely. I like, having watched like WWE Unreal and stuff. I haven't watched the most recent season, but like when you see the wrestlers backstage, like me and my fiance, we just watched the Speed documentary of Speed participating at this year's WrestleMania. We just watched the vlog, I guess. We just watched Chad Gable's like documentary series that he's been releasing on YouTube, and I'm like, everyone backstage seems like a really stand-up like people. They all seem really nice, really cool. I think the office is like where it's at, like, because we've seen on Unreal and stuff, like people have their really unfair opinions on people. Like Michael Hayes for some reason hates Chelsea Green, don't know why. When you see those clips of the writers tables in WWE, like, they have no idea who these people are, and they're just writing stupid shit for them. Very bizarre. Cody's such a politician suck up. I don't think he is though. He just knows how to, like, Cody knows how to communicate. I guess that is a politician's job, I guess. But I've heard Rhea Ripley is similar to Cody too. Jade even mentioned it in a Shoot Insta post. Yeah, I remember that. The thing is though, nobody likes Jade, so whatever Jade says doesn't really matter. And the thing is, like, WWE, oh my god, I've never done that before. WWE's always treated like Cody and Rhea really, really well. So like, the idea that like, if your work treats you well, are you going to argue everything they do? You're not. If they're treating you well, you're going to keep your mouth shut and just get your work done. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Like, that's what I do. If nobody at work likes you, you're going to be louder. I feel like I can kind of speak to this from personal experience. Generally speaking, the louder an employee is in any workplace, the more mistreated they probably are. Oh wow, not even a cutscene. We're just going straight into Jay Lethal here. Oh man, I've got opinions on LA Knight. Space Ghost has the right idea as well. Jade, the thing about Jade, she can talk for days, right? Jade can say whatever she wants. When she's in a match, she just isn't very good. I think Jade will be good one day, and and one day is not now, sadly. Jade has been able to put on great matches. Like even in AEW and WWE, she's able to put on great matches. She's even said herself she struggles in matches because she doesn't always remember like the spots and stuff. So Jade needs to be against somebody good to put on a good match, because Jade just isn't good enough to do it herself. But that's kind of wrestling in a nutshell. Your point wasn't about Jade. No, I know, but just because Space Ghost said something that like I had been thinking, which is that Jade sucks. Like Jade is okay, but not great. Jay is literally kicking my ass here. And also, LA Knight is the worst case. Literally got himself mega for years with no push or help from creative. Just, yeah, I guess. Don't think that's entirely true. He has been in pretty good positions. The thing is with LA Knight, I genuinely think this, and this is a hot take right here. I think they're putting him into that kind of Daniel Bryan spot where if WWE office, quote unquote office, mistreats LA Knight enough, the fans will clock on and they'll just start cheering for him. What good positions has LA Knight been in? He's had multiple United States Championship runs. He was watching Unreal last year. He was put into a position at the end of the Money in the Bank match of which he fucked up and didn't do it right. He had multiple celebrity interactions with Logan Paul, I Show Speed. He is the mascot for the Slim Jim sponsorship. He genuinely, I know it's ungrateful to say, or it sounds ungrateful to say, but he's actually in a good position. LA Knight beat Seth Rollins, a world champion. Maybe we don't mention that one. Because ultimately that was to further Seth's storyline more than LA Knight's, to be fair. LA Knight's great position is losing Money in the Bank and working celebs. I think that's a narrow way of looking at it, but I guess in a way. You know, being in the position to, like, there was a spot positioned for him to take a storyline post Money in the Bank and he didn't do it. So then he was left with no storyline because he didn't do it. That's his fault. And working with celebrities is a much bigger deal than I think. Like, I would rather be like known pop culture-y. I can't even say that word. I'd rather be known by the mainstream than like wrestling fans, if that makes sense. I think working with celebs is actually like an underrated position. Let's see what happens with Roman stuff. Is LA Knight, is he? Yeah, he had a promo recently with Roman, right? So
Great job, kid. I see a lot of myself in you. If you need a place to stay, we got a
LA Knight's been screwed correctly for years prior to the Money Back stuff. No, that's fair. I'm not saying his book is well, but I'm saying that there is logic to how he has ended up where he is. And I don't think he's in a bad position. Like, I really, really don't. I don't know why. I don't understand why people specifically say he's in a bad position, because I don't think he is.
It's your home for now. You can use this place to train, spruce up your look, and rework your persona. So get a name that people won't forget. You get the picture? All right, you're on your own. I gotta go for now. I I got a 10 o'clock Pilates class.
It's cool. I'll keep myself around here till my next match. Thanks for everything. I really appreciate it, man.
Hey, Mikasa Isukasa. Call me Nash. I'll get in touch with you again soon.
So wrestlers apparently just live in locker rooms. Is that that's my bed? That blue bench was my bed. I don't understand the logic here. Unless this is actually like Kevin Nash's shed, and in fact he does like this is actually his house. For some reason he's got like 100 lockers.
And I'm booked to wrestle Rude. Nash says if I win, I'll get better opportunities. I like Nash. He seems like a stand-up guy.
We are live in the loudest building in wrestling, the Impact Zone in beautiful Orlando, Florida. And now, TNA wrestling fans, please welcome the joint hot, bone-breaking Doctor of Pain.
Working with Speed at WrestleMania is what he deserves after being red hot for 4 years. I'm just making a point that working with a celebrity is actually an honor. Like, it is actually a good thing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I mean, like, I don't know how to describe it. I genuinely don't. But it puts you like, it puts you in like a mainstream eye that like a normal match just wouldn't do. Because Speed is involved in that match, it gets way more coverage than any other match. And he gets more eyes on him. I don't see how that's a bad thing. And he got the pin in that match.
How long have we been waiting for this match?
This will be the time.
Anyway, we have continued here. We've been able to successfully fight our way through the dark matches, and we're now on TV against Robert Roode. Beer money. That's a blast in the past.
Unbelievable. Somebody call the medics.
I take it you think Johnny Gargano's booked well today. Should Johnny Gargano be happy with the current booking? At first I didn't mind it. The thing is, I don't really understand what the end goal is with that position. It made sense in the beginning. It made sense that he was like sad over he was sad over, you know, Ciampa leaving and stuff like that. But the thing is, it's been a decent amount of time now. I would have thought as well, after his NXT match that he had and subsequent title match that he may or may not have had that I've forgotten about, I'm surprised that he is still doing it.
Taking a brutal beating, unable to get up.
And he snaps it off.
That's the kind of
I'm considering the positives. I mean, he's on TV, which is more than a lot of people can say. The thing is, I don't care what people do necessarily. It's more like, is there a reason for it, and is it actually going to lead anywhere? The thing with Gargano is I don't see what the end goal is here. He just keeps doing it, and it was funny, but like, it's ran its course. And as I said, his NXT run, his very short NXT run, I would have assumed would be the end of it, but apparently not. Compare Gargano and Ciampa's booking. Well, the thing is though, people complain about everything. There's no positives in wrestling apparently. So when Ciampa went to AEW, he won that championship quickly, right? He won that Continental Championship. I think it was that title anyway. He won that belt really quickly, and then he like lost it a week or two later, and everyone said that, oh, he came in, flash in the pan, jobbed out, and now he's like left middling. So it's either one or the other, I'm afraid. There's no... If you move the stick, the pin meter goes up. It doesn't in this game. I'll try it, but it doesn't seem to do it in this game. It only seems to go up in All-Stars. I remember that being a mechanic in All-Stars, but...
Nice counter.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's just like kicking a defenseless puppy.
To the face. He knows
Oh,
how to get
come
you in
on.
his clutches and make things I don't know how he got out of that.
I'm gonna attempt that pin thing because it seems odd that there is no way to like do a better pin. You know what I mean? I'll give it a bash.
Here's the pin.
No. No, it only does it in All Stars.
That's gotta hurt. He fires him off with the Irish whip.
It's not about championships. Tampa's had amazing matches and feuds with Briscoe, Jericho, Darby Allin. See, Hamza, I think you're contradicting yourself though, aren't you? Because you're saying that LA Knight, LA Knight's put in a good position, but apparently that's bad. But then, like, Ciampa is also being put in a good position, and that's good. So, I'm not saying this out. Like, I feel like you're getting a bit heated about this, and it really, like, it isn't that deep. And I don't mean to piss anyone off. I really don't. I just look at wrestling a bit differently than some people. So like I just hope we're having a friendly conversation.
He just knocked his teeth out. That'll take the breath right out. Oh, right in the family jewels. Nobody likes to see that. Ouch!
Unless it only applies to human versus human. I don't have another human to test it with, unfortunately, but I can take your word for it. I don't remember it being in TNA. I definitely do remember the mechanic of the pin bar going up in All Stars.
Incredible. To the head. He just drilled him. Look at that! Reversal! He reversed that into a devastating attack. He just knocked him right on his butt. That's the kind of hit that can end a career.
Welcome in, iGeek. How are you? Hazex, you're okay with celebrity matches as long as they happen at WrestleMania or SummerSlam. I agree with that. I really don't mind the celebrity matches. I mean, it depends on who it is, I guess. There have been some really... I've been watching wrestling a long time. I'm really not... Like, I have seen bad... I have seen bad celebrity matches, that's for sure. But I've also seen really good celebrity matches, so... If Gargano had his planking booking in AEW, you'd say it's horrible, but because it's WWE, there's always a positive. I think that's really unfair to say. Because you're putting words in my mouth, and I don't think that's fair.
You need to watch whose toes you're stepping on, son. The next time you'll be leaving that ring in a stretcher. You hear me?
I like AEW. I don't understand why people say I don't like AEW. I just don't watch it. I don't watch it week to week. I don't watch WWE week to week either.
Whoa! That mystery attacker vanished as quickly as he appeared. What was that all about?
Yeah, what was that all about?
By the way, getting your head kicked against that post like that would be like... I'd be back in that Mexico hotel. That Mexico hospital. I would 1000% be back in hospital. I remember who I am.
It's okay. You did a good job, kid. Good enough for Cornette to want to give you a full-time contract. Welcome to TNA. Hey, meet me back in the locker room. I got a surprise for you when you get back.
All right, we're a full-time TNA employee now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we're a TNA employee for what it's
To
worth.
stay in one piece here, this early in your career, is to get a partner. A tag team partner, to be specific. You need someone with tag team experience. Someone who will stare death in the face and laugh.
Someone that will have your back at all times, defend you from all dangers.
Oh no.
Courageously until the
I recognize
bitter
those boots anywhere.
end. A man whose name and mere presence will make your opponents soil themselves in fear. I have just that man for you. Eric Young.
You smell like bananas.
Hey man, are you sure?
Trust me, that guy, he's a ticking time bomb of rage, waiting to explode. You two are debuting in a tag match next week, so be ready for it.
Oh no.
Come with me for now.
Our first tag
About
match.
that souffle you made last week.
Oh, we've done tag matches on. We did the tag match on the Friday stream, and like, yeah, they could be rough. I will say one of the things I really don't like about the tag matches in this game is that the camera is quite far back.
I just gotta warn you.
So that's like literally just one little nitpick, I guess, about tag team
Be a
matches.
little jumpy, so don't make any sudden movements. Oh, and if the lights go out, I'll start to scream. So you just hold my hand and give it a little squeeze, so I'll know you're there. 'Cause sometimes staying here.
Yeah. Move slow. Squeeze your hand. I got it.
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. I thought of a great tag team name, and I signed us up. You ready for this? It's the Salty Biscuits.
You did what?
What did he just say? Did he just call it, or is that our tag team name, the Salty Biscuits? Fucking hell. Oh god. The best thing 2K added was not allowing tag partners to enter multiple times. I agree. People, I because 2K26 fell off, I think people don't talk about that enough. I guess it was in 2K25 as well. I agree. That was such a good mechanic that they added in, that you have to tag out to like reset that meter. Welcome in, Nova. How are you? I hope you're well. Eric Young underrated. Genuinely. Like, this version of Eric Young is still good. Yeah, this version of Eric Young is still good. I remember they tried to do like a Daniel Bryan bullshit with this Eric Young, and it kind of worked, but also kind of not. It was literally at the exact same time that Daniel Bryan was doing his like rise, his WrestleMania 30 main event. They tried to make this Eric Young the big guy in TNA because he was the underdog. Hamza, you're more than welcome here. I'm not offended. I was having a great conversation. I just have different opinions, that's all. I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, that's a good thing about wrestling. It appeals to so many people. And there's so many, oh god, nowadays, there's so many different wrestling companies. Like, I was thinking about this recently. There's so many different wrestling companies between like WWE, TNA, AEW. There's that Maple Leaf Wrestling as well. And there's so many independents now that are like getting bigger and bigger online. And I'm just like, where was that a couple years ago when like WWE was really bad? Like, I don't know, thinking about the kind of the later Vince McMahon years, it would have been so good to have all those alternatives.
He just reversed that with ease. Oh, what a blow. Oh, it's just like kicking a defenseless puppy. Showing no mercy to his opponent.
2K26 gameplay, I would say, is really good. I think I'm going to try and put a video together for 2K26 that is like kind of a review of the game now. It's quite hard to review the game when it comes out because it's so busy, and obviously having not played the game, like it's hard to actually determine whether it's good or not. But now that it's been out for a couple months, I might do a review that's kind of like just an offshoot, like just a quick one. But I do think that like 2K26 is like a good game. They just It's all the other things in the game that make it bad. So like my faction, island, all that, you know, microtransactions and stuff. It's not ideal. I swear I'm not trying to spam the move. I seemingly only know one move, and I don't mean to keep doing it, I promise.
Not being allowed to get up.
19 was good, but it felt really clunky. I need to go back to 19. I remember not enjoying it as much.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
When I played it last year, and I remember not enjoying it as much.
He's climbing up to the top of the turnbuckle.
Oh, Eric. We could have had that there.
He shoots him off.
The Island's a better story than My Rise. I haven't played the Island storyline, so I couldn't tell you.
Unbelievable. He's a monster. How in the world did he counter that?
No, Beard and McGee. He just tagged in Burnside. You know what? I'm going to tag in Eric Young. There, I'm right. Immediately hit. Awesome.
There's the experience we're talking about.
Honestly, the Burnside here looks like me. Kill. Chubby. Potentially balding. That could be me in a couple years.
What an amazing reversal.
If I didn't want the ringside pass stuff, I wouldn't have touched Island.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that the ringside pass hasn't really worked out the way that maybe that we had thought. I was looking at the ringside pass as like, okay, cool, you know, you'll get to basically play the game however you want, and you'll get to unlock all the same things that you want, but like you'll unlock things by playing the game modes that you want to play, as opposed to like having to play certain modes to unlock things, or at least like in game modes that you don't want to play. But that hasn't really worked out that way. What's ended up happening is, yes, there are game modes that have unlockables in them that you don't want to play. They're exclusive to those modes. And on top of that, you also now have to do extra work to unlock everything in the ringside pass, which, not ideal.
Showing no respect.
Oh, he needs some smelling salts.
Oops, didn't actually mean that. See, the thing about universe mode in 2K26 as well is like you spend so much goddamn time setting it up. You spend so much time setting it up, and then by the time you actually get around to playing it, you like are just, you've done so much work to, oh my god. Okay, we're good. Yeah, you do so much work building up your universe mode that when you actually get around to playing it, you're like, I spent so much time building it up, now I can't be bothered. And there we are. By completing that tag team match, we've unlocked Eric Young. By the end of this, my 360 save will be on par with my PS3 save, which is to say I'll have probably everything unlocked. They just want to take up all your free time and keep you longer in the game. That is a fair point. Hold on, I just need to check something. Cool. That's fine. So, just to address something there, people, I want this place to be, and you know, I'm gonna go full screen for this. I want this place to be a really welcoming community for wrestling fans. That's why we play TNA. We are going to play AEW and we play WWE. At no point do I want to argue your opinion on wrestling, because frankly, how you enjoy wrestling is none of my concern. Frankly, couldn't give a fuck. I enjoy wrestling the way that I enjoy wrestling, and you enjoy wrestling your way. Now, if you want to come in here and have a conversation about what you think is right and what I think is right, I'm more than happy to have that conversation. Genuinely, I want to have that conversation because I want to hear people's opinions on wrestling in old games. I want to hear, especially like this game's fueled on nostalgia. We've all played different games growing up. People will grow up saying 2008 is the best fucking wrestling game ever. It's fundamentally not, but I appreciate the fact that you grew up on 2008 and that's your gateway drug into getting into other wrestling games. Like, if you're going to come in here and argue with me, I don't want you here. Like, I just don't. And I feel like at no point am I ever going to argue with you. I may push back on some of your opinions because I want to know more about your perspective, and that's called having a healthy conversation. So I just wanted to set the barrier there that I appreciate everyone who comes in here. I really, really love having everyone here. That's the whole point of this community. But everyone has different opinions and we need to respect. So that's my opinion on that. That's all I'm going to say on it. Let's get back to some TNA Impact. Welcome in, Nevermind Gaming. Did you see that WWE 12 and 13 are back up online? No fucking way. No way. I have to check that out. I absolutely love WWE 13, by the way. Just going to throw that out there. 13 is one of my favorites to play, so I need to check that out. What modes are online? Wrestling fans are some of the most gatekeeping, preachy people you ever meet. Oh, totally. Like, people will just like, people will have like an opinion and then they just hate you for that opinion. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Dude, there are people who want the divas back. I don't want the divas back. I lived through the years of, you know, women being held back. I do not want the divas back, but I appreciate that there are people who do. There are wrestlers in the company that want the divas era back. I don't want it back. I don't. I'm more than happy to have the women be treated fairly and keep the position that they're currently in. It's in music too and movies. What does that mean? That's really interesting. Online matches and CC. I wonder, can you do it on real PS3? Because I have it on my PS3. I can't get the emulator working for our PS3. I've got a old ass PS3, so an old ass PC, so that's not going to work. It's totally valid, just trying to have fun. I do. Nova, it was not directed at you. You are more than welcome to have a... Look, I'm Scottish. I can absolutely have like a good laugh. Don't worry about it. Also in football too, arguing fans. I never understood football. Really don't understand football at all. American or British. Don't understand. Oh, music. Yeah, there are lots of gatekeepers and music in movies. I had that conversation with my fiance. My fiance, who you may have met during the charity stream, she actually went to university for cinematography. So I was expecting her to be like a right pompous ass about films, but genuinely, she's like, we have like really normal conversations, and she can just appreciate a film for being fun. If anyone knows Eli Roth, we saw Cabin Fever a few years ago, and we were just like, this movie's fucking terrible. There's no redeeming factor. But like, she wasn't telling me that it was bad because of like, oh, the lighting or the framing or, you know, the pacing. She was like, this is just a bad film. I think the Chris Benoit strategy should get a hit that game hard. Wait, hold on. Should I get a hit that game harder because they had to? Oh, right. Get you. Because of the Chris Benoit shit in 2008, they had to remove his moves and him from 24/7 modes. Because of the rumors, allegedly he was more involved. I don't know how involved, but he was apparently supposed to be involved in the story mode and they scrubbed it completely. I agree with that.
At this time, making his way to the
there are more and more online. I don't want to get into the subject, but I just want to make a point. There are more and more people online, more recently than ever, saying that like Chris Benoit should be back in the Hall of, or he should be in the Hall of Fame. He should be back in WWE. People should be allowed to talk to him or talk about him. And I'm like, you do realize what he did, right? And I totally understand. There's like loads of theories out there. Kevin Sullivan's blah 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 blah. I get it. Let's not do that. Let's just leave it as it is. Let's not touch it. Let's just move on.
Showdown that we anticipated. This could very well be the match of the night.
Ice Cream Movie has a lot of AI. Yeah, this is a anti-AI channel. Honestly, there are so many fucking YouTubers on here that are just using like AI thumbnails, and they are exhausting. They're terrible. They're all terrible. They all have the same font, the same logos. Anyway, I don't want to get into AI. I'm sick of fucking talking about it. However, Ice Cream Man does have some AI in it. I'm not going to be watching that. Don't worry. Watch the Dark Side of the Ring episode. Absolutely. I have seen the... that was actually one of the things that like Jane, my fiance, she actually wanted me to... she was like, oh, we watched the Own Heart episodes because I wanted to watch it and I wanted to expose her to like how weird that story is. And then I think we ended up watching the two-parter, which was Eddie and Chris, right? So we ended up watching both of them. That segment in Dark Side of the Ring when Chavo's talking about finding Eddie is like so heartbreaking. It's just horrible stuff. But I mean, it's real life. It happened, and it's a shame that it happened. And obviously Eddie's death must have had like a massive effect on Benoit. The story that there was a story that I think Vicky told that like Benoit went into Eddie's room and like hugged his pillow or something. Like Jesus, and then he just started crying like a child, like absolutely just gutturally, you know, crying, primitive crying. Into Eddie's pillow. Like you don't do that without a certain amount of love. Like I think that's the saddest thing about it is obviously Benoit loved Eddie to such a high degree that like it just totally ruined his life for that year that he lived beyond Eddie. And it must be hard, especially being on the road all the time. I think a lot of the wrestlers were saying a lot of the wrestlers like had said that it was Eddie passing away was really weird because it was like they were on the road and he just wasn't part of the tour, you know? And I find that really weird.
Oh, I'm sure I just heard his spine snap on that one.
Anyway, I'm assuming monitors is meant to be modders. Yeah. Because they're selling mods for money and 2K is about to crack down on it. Yeah. I like the modding scene, to be honest, in 2K. The modding scene is like really keeping the scene alive. However, there is a modder called Mike Noover. I hate to actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. Anyway, there is a modder who has been able to crack the codes on the community creations. So now PC has access to all community creations, all platforms at the same time, which is not good, I would imagine. I would imagine that 2K are probably going to take action on that. They won't be happy at all. Also, weird to think about the fact that there's a TNA tag. Oh, yeah, it's a tag team. Sorry if it was tag team titles. It's weird to think that the community creations is just a flag the fact that you just change a value and then you can see other platforms goes to show that like cross-platform community creations is entirely possible. Oh, I just broke chat. Hold on. I can still see chat. It just broke on screen. So if it's PC that can see PS5 and Xbox, I think that's fine. But it means PS5 and Xbox can see PC creations. Then I understand. No, PC can see the other platforms.
Wrestling fans making his way to the ring at this time.
I think I fixed chat now. Sorry about that. They can do it, but they want to lie about it. It's not. I think there's reasons that they can't do it. There's like loads of legalities, loads of paperwork that like are just not worth like dealing with. The 2K19 modding scene was good. I mean, that game needed modded. It was around for 2 years, so absolutely had to. It's completely possible cross-platform, but show me the PC arenas where people were shutting down. Yeah. I mean that's fair. You know what Marty M was doing. That's the guy who made those arenas. Marty M was definitely modding those arenas somehow. I'm not really sure how it's actually done. I don't know how they're actually doing it. I remember having a conversation with Status. What's the status? And I was saying to him like, these are modded characters. This was a couple years ago now. I don't understand how you're like, these are modded characters. Like how Corey Graves is not in the game and you've put him in there. That must be like a mod. And then he was like, no, you're uploading them as custom characters. So they're on the community creations as custom characters. I was like, right, but the base model that you're using is not like, you haven't molded that. Like, it's not a custom character. I just find it so weird. Oh, sorry. Yes. So all you have to do is set DNS. Okay. That's good to know. I'm guessing it's going to be a different DNS for each game, which could be quite annoying. But what about the account creation? Like, do you have to create a fake 2K account or something? How does that work? Or did it just not authenticate at all?
Oh, he just got smacked.
Ow.
Oh, right in the family jewels. Nobody likes to see that. Oh, man, right in the...
You see that my bar is filling down, but I think if I'm able to grab Devon here, which I'm not going to be able to, I might be able to actually hit my finisher. He's not going to let me. Oh, just in time. But I think it's going to do a lot less damage. So he's going to kick out of this immediately. There were some mods that added, for example, a wrestler. Sometimes it crashed when editing, but other mods let you edit the modded model. Exactly. I think that's kind of what Status was doing.
He just snapped it off. What a shot that was. What a blow. Wow. He better have more than an HMO after that.
Oh, I hate tag matches. Can I turn on Eric Young already? Can I just attack him? Be done with it.
Unbelievable. Somebody call 911. Oh, that's gonna...
Oh my god, Eric Young just fell over the goddamn stairs.
Whoa, that's a nice counter. Oh, he just whacked it. He's gonna break that thing over his head. He's going up to the top turnbuckle.
I'll need to try out that WWE13 online mode. I absolutely love WWE13, so I need to check that out. 2K14, like, I know that came back online a while ago. I think a lot of people were like, eh. Like, it's cool, super cool that we're able to bring that back. I wonder how people are even bringing that back. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, like, that requires, like, a whole system coming back online. That's crazy.
just rearranged his face.
Oh my god. Literally, your character has about 2 moves in this game.
Not being allowed to get up. Oh, right in the family jewels. Nobody likes to see that. Showing no mercy to his opponent. Oh, he's not moving.
All right, finisher time. Let's see. I think Bubba Ray's probably a bit too close to me here.
Here's one.
Yeah, that was actually a kick out. Oh my fucking god. Right, I'm going to tag out my character just so, like,
Being allowed to get up. He just
they used this engine for All-Stars. They certainly did.
You believe it.
It's interesting, actually. I mentioned in my review of the game that there was a nice.
Up a weapon. What's he gonna do with that?
There was my character tripped over the stairs as well. That's embarrassing. There was a Konami published AAA game a couple years ago called Heroes of the Ring. And fuck. And that looked like it used a lot of the assets from this game, but apparently it's just a clone. So I kind of misspoke, I guess, in my review, but I did say it needed more research. I thought that somehow Konami got their hands on the code for this game and built their own AAA game, but I don't actually think that's the case. I think that Konami just copied the homework off Midway or somehow. When people say bring back create a story, I'm like, keep that stuff gone. I want a version of create a story in like universe mode. I think that could be really fun. Or like if universe mode could have more options for storylines, I think that would be really fun. Well, damn. The new there's a new Legacy Inc. Well, I suppose they've probably played everything now. They've been around for ages. I thought Eric Young's finisher was like an elbow drop. Maybe this game doesn't have top rope finishers. In fact, it probably doesn't. Great Story was fun, but people had no chill. Oh, that's very true. They were doing some really weird stuff back then. That Mark Henry video that New Legacy put out of like Mark Henry falling from the sky is hilarious, though. That's like that's an example of bringing it back.
He just drilled it.
I just wanted Devon. I swear, I just want the salad steel chair, man.
Where's his manners?
Hooray! Doing a front flip off a chair shot is hilarious to me.
Quick roll up. He's got it. 2.
How did he kick out of that? They have cutscenes and create videos, so hopefully they can throw something together. This is what I've been saying for a long time. Like the games have the ability to have these cutscenes in universe mode because they play out in universe mode. I mean, there's some unique videos in there's some unique cutscenes in create a video that you actually can't get through universe mode because they've been broken for years. But I think a lot of like the 6-man tag, like the 3-man storylines, they don't, well, there is no 3-man storylines. So any cutscenes that involve, 3 or 4 people usually don't play. So there's a lot of unique videos in create a video that would be really good to have in universe modes. In fact, to be fair, that's probably another thing that 2K should probably look into doing. Like, it's been long enough now that we should finally get 3 and 4 people storylines for universe mode, because it's so exhausting to constantly do like one-on-one matches, right? Oh cool, we unlocked Brother Ray. I didn't even think that was the first time we saw him.
Nash is out scouting talent in Japan, the land of the rising sun. But I don't have to worry about anything because I've got Eric watching my back. But really, Eric's all right. He managed to score us an interview with Christy Hemme. Not bad. Eric looks really, really excited about this.
Oh no. He's gonna be weird. He's gonna be weird. I can already tell.
I totally have this covered, man. I'm a pro at this stuff.
Oh, really?
You bet. 2 years at drama club.
What?
Well, I just set up the stage. But that Miss McKinley, she said I always had a lot of potential. You gotta be like a sponge, man. Absorb it. Just take it in. Trust me, man. Just sit back and look all scary.
Oh no.
Okay, guys, let's set up here. Start the shot with me in the frame and then pull out to show all 3 of us. Welcome back, fans. Getting ready for their match soon. We have the heavy underdogs, the Salty Biscuits.
The Salty Biscuits. Are you serious?
Before your upcoming match?
Chess. She was talking about her chest.
Don't worry about the name, Christy. We'll let our actions in the ring speak for themselves.
Can you keep them away? Are you wearing my perfume?
I love you.
Oh, creepy.
I'm sorry.
That's it. This interview's over.
No.
That's probably for the best, honestly.
Hey, call me. Dude, you think you like that?
Yeah, very slick.
I do appreciate the game having a sense of humor, I guess. Even if it is all the time and odd and weird. Hard to believe that that's the same character. Like, Eric Young is the same guy who, you know, went on to lead Sanity. Like, it's like a totally different person. Maybe they need to save some things for when they really need something to bring people back. I think it's less about bringing people back, but sometimes they do remove features just to bring them back like a year or 2 later. That is actually like a genuinely known video game practice, to remove, you know, features in a game and then bring it back a couple years later, which is super scummy. I think we can skip my entrance. I think we've seen it enough. I'm also going to skip. Are we still in tag team matches? Oh, for fuck's sake, we're still in tag team matches.
Entering the ring at this time, a man who's left nothing but a trail of destruction and broken bodies behind him. For your own safety, please give him a big round of applause.
Great. Nondescript. We're still fighting just nobodies, even though we just faced the Dudley Boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way into the ring, hailing from parts unknown.
Oh my god, this guy looks more like me than me.
For a man who's here to put his body on the line for your entertainment.
This guy's like a mix between me and Jacob from Funhouse. Or Astro Goblin now, I guess. They removed the ability to import tattoos over, which is annoying. You have to remember that 2K is working with like a code base that they didn't write. I mean, a lot of the game has been rewritten since 2K20 or 2K19, I guess. Let's say 2K20. But a lot of the code that they're working with was written by Ukes, so I don't actually know how much like knowledge they've got of the code base. From some of the little tidbits and some of the interviews that they've given over the years, I think it's actually pretty clear that they don't really know that much about the codes. there was a universe modes interview that was done a couple years ago. I think it was a Pro Wrestling Shoot, maybe it was someone else, but I think it was Christoph, who's like the lead universe designer for universe mode in 2K, and he basically outright said that like they don't really understand the codes, so like when they change things in universe mode, everything tends to break, and they spend most of the year, you know, making a change and then fixing it. So that's why, like, for a good couple of years there, we wouldn't really see any like actual meaningful updates in universe mode, because anytime they changed something, it broke the whole goddamn mode, and they had to spend most of the year fixing it. Which is really, I find that really, really interesting. Also terrifying, because obviously it's a massive game, but
There's nobody home.
as of last year or the year before, they completely rewrote the system. So he's gonna die from me. Okay, it's fine. They completely rewrote the system, so I would imagine that they should technically be able to add things easier now, and I think they've actually proved that, because they added in like a whole bunch of features through DLC this year, like Saturday Night's Main Event, for example, added to the calendar. They also were able to add in what were they able to add in? Cutscenes on pay-per-views, right? Because for when the game launched, the rivalry actions would only play on like the weekly shows, but then they patched it in like pretty quickly. So Ukes and THQ are better tag team than the Usos. Argue with the wall. I think I've had enough arguing on this stream, to be honest. Apparently I got really offended and I'm really heated. I don't know. You know what, Hayes, I'm actually super offended by what you said. I'm going to argue with you now. I just hope you realized what you have done. You've opened a can of worms? I don't know why I turned into like Mick Foley.
What a shot that
Does this game have tag team moves? I've got a funny feeling it doesn't.
His eyes are all glazed over like a couple of donuts.
I don't even know. There we are. No, I can't even do corner moves in general. Never mind fucking tag team moves.
Oh, he's gonna go up to the top turnbuckle.
Oh my god, what a reversal.
He made that reversal look easy.
To be fair, Ukes and THQ were a really good team. I'm actually surprised that 2K just didn't keep Ukes on retainer. The partnership was obviously going really well. I mean, it's possible that like development is a lot quicker, I guess, in-house. I mean, it probably is a lot quicker in-house. Being able to keep an eye on the game and the project in-house is probably a lot easier for 2K to do with visual concepts than it probably was to do communicating with Ukes, because THQ even complained about the what was it? The language barrier always being a problem with Ukes, and having to basically like wait a day for updates, right? Because they're on the other side of the world to them.
Whoa, that's a nice counter. Nobody's gonna recognize him after that.
If you have settings for long matches, it will reset it using rivalry actions. That's really lame.
Taking a brutal beating, unable to get up.
Somehow doesn't surprise me though. I think in some cases, for like 2K26, I like doing long matches sometimes, but not often. So I don't know how much that would bother me, because I would probably only do like, I don't know, I would only ever do like 1 or 2 long matches a session.
What a reversal.
Okay, the big guy here is going for a chair. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Showing absolutely no mercy to his opponent. Stopping his opponent like he's squashing bugs.
Nope. Okay, I feel like he was going to tag out there, and I may have preemptively jumped, but I managed to hit him, so that's the main thing.
Look at that! It's a reversal! It's unreal. Oh, he just got smacked. Nails his face. Fasten your seatbelts.
My theory on why they didn't want to keep Ukes is because they wanted to keep it arcade simulation and 2K wanted to move on to realistic. I mean, that's probably a fair theory. I think it usually comes, as JR would famously say, it always comes down to cash or creative. Either 2K couldn't agree on a creative way of moving the game forward, or it was just cash. It was cheaper to have an in-house studio like Visual Concepts work on the game than it would be for hiring Ukes on a contract basis. You saw my short about AEW. They should have made a Fight Forever like this SVR. Yeah, it was just a conversation that we had on Friday, and I was like, you know what, I'm actually gonna put this into a short because I genuinely don't understand the decision that they made. I mean, I don't want to repeat myself, obviously, but like, you know, you don't go to like I wouldn't go to like Burger King and ask for like a chicken wing. You know, they're not Nando's, they're not Wingstop. I don't understand like I said this at the time, like I wasn't YouTubing, but I did say it to my friends at the time. I was like, they are lining up the No Mercy developers, but the developers that they have, Ukes, have never made a No Mercy style game. They've only ever made SmackDown. And SmackDown itself has gone through multiple iterations, none of which have ever been like No Mercy in any way. So the decision to do that was pretty crazy. And I do think Fight Forever probably has more here in common with Here Comes the Pain than it does No Mercy, like the art style and the way that people move and the animations and stuff. But yeah, it was a weird decision in hindsight, right? They also had that GM mode mobile game that I played for a fair bit of time as well. Elite GM. That was good fun. Oh shit. I just remembered there's a new WWE mobile game coming out. I'm actually really tempted to play it. It does actually look pretty good. It's called WWE Generations, and I have no idea what it is. I have no idea anything about it.
Everyone, let's have a big round of applause and get ready for a wrestling clinic inside the six-sided ring.
You find it funny that a game that came out in the 90s is a better game than what came out in 2020s? Yeah. I'm going to bury the lead a little bit on No Mercy, but I think a lot of it comes down to nostalgia. I got a comment the other day, yesterday, today, I have no idea. Time is a construct. Somebody had said, oh, I'm sick of people talking about Here Comes the Pain as if it's the best. Everyone knows realistically that SmackDown vs. Raw is the best. They're the fucking same game. Like, they're literally the same game. SmackDown vs. Raw just looks better. And like, it's really interesting that like everyone just has their own favorite game. It just so happens that a lot of people my age, old, played, you know, No Mercy or Here Comes the Pain. You just get these periodic games where people just like play, like WWE 2K22 was one of the best selling 2K games. I bet in a couple of years there'll be people saying, well, 2K22 was the best. Also, I've played the N64 games. They are good, but they're not like they're not amazing. And there's going to be people that say to me, oh, well, you have to play it at the time to understand it. Well, I can't go back in time, can I? So I have to look at it through modern sensibilities. And to be fair, I actually did play a little bit of No Mercy back in the 2000s. I don't remember owning it, but I remember being able to play it at a friend's house, and I just didn't enjoy it. I much preferred the PlayStation offerings. SmackDown 1 and 2 were just fantastic games. The control systems were way funner. Like, I get it, it's maybe not as deep and like it's not simulation style, but like, God, they were fun. You could probably say that a lot about other game franchises. I still think that San Andreas is the best, but you now see shorts about GTA 4. When I grew up, when GTA 4 came out, everyone said it was boring. And the only good thing about GTA 4 was the online mode. Like, that's the thing I used to hear in school all the goddamn time. And obviously now people say it's like the best thing ever. So I've said this before on stream, but I think it's worth saying again. I think it comes down to the it's the Phantom Menace effect. People grew up with like the Phantom Menace, and they were just like, this is their only exposure to that product, and they all thought it was, you know, amazing. Everyone around them said it was terrible. To be fair, the Phantom Menace, subjectively, maybe objectively, isn't good. So, you know, if you look at the time frame though of like the Phantom Menace and the Attack of the Clones becoming super popular again, when did that happen? That happened 18 years or so after the films came out. And why did it happen? Well, it's because those kids who watched those films and loved them as kids have now grown up, and they're now on social media saying that, you know, the Phantom Menace is the best thing ever, when it really, really isn't. But you just have to bear that in mind. Like, time moves forward. I wouldn't expect like a new wrestling fan to even know or care about Here Comes the Pain. It's so far and away different from like current wrestling games that like there's literally no reason for them to ever go back to it, really. Other than the fact that it is super fun to play, like regardless of whether you actually know the roster or anyone on it, it's just a super fun game to play. But the graphics will be off-putting for a lot of people, which is kind of sad because games aren't based on graphics, right? They're based on how fun it is to play. You're supposed to play them and have fun. You're not supposed to just stare at them. Well, I suppose you do actually stare at them all day. How did that even happen? Oh no! Ah. Dude, can I hit him with my finisher? Oh, he just left the ring. You son of a gun.
Uh-oh, I think he's got a weapon. He's gonna break that thing over his head.
I lost my finisher.
Right on his butt. Oh, what a blow. Turn out the lights. He's got his shoulders planted to the mat. Almost got it. Oh, he's in trouble. He's staggering. How in the world did he counter that?
Excuse me.
What the heck's he gonna do with that? That's the kind of hit that can end a career. Oh, he just cracked it.
I'm locking in, guys. I'm so sorry. I need to win this match now.
Bam! What a reversal. That's the kind of submission move that could end a career. How on earth did he get out of that? Man, oh man, that's gotta hurt.
You fucking dick.
Because he just hit him with the neck breaker.
Okay.
Here we go.
What I hate about SmackDown Games is SmackDown 2 with the infinite bullshit with the story mode. How do you look through everybody's story? What?
He just drilled him.
do you look through everyone's story? What do you mean? Oh, you just oh right, with the cutscenes and stuff. I guess yeah. I mean, it's not cohesive. None of it actually really connects or matters in any real way.
Oh, he was just this close.
GTA 4 had a lot of fans hate it because it went more realistic. I mean, that's fair. GTA 5 is really fun though, especially like it is pretty crazy. It's outlandish for sure. It's a parody. It's a parody of itself in a way.
He's got his shoulders planted to the mat.
Well, thanks, Eric.
He was able to get the shoulder up. I can't believe it. Oh my God! I think he may tap on this one. He's trying to pull it right out of the socket.
Are you serious? He still hasn't given up?
Here comes some serious pain. He just picked up a weapon. There's no way.
How did that even happen?
Showing no respect. Oh, Irish whip. Nice.
On the chair.
Real, isn't it? He's going for the top rope. Oh, this is gonna be good. Look out! I think he's got a weapon. Not being allowed to get up.
Eric Young, I swear to fucking God,
That's gotta hurt. Devastating. Oh, what a nice move. Stopping his opponent like he's squashing bugs.
How long have I been in this match for? I think it's been about 10 minutes.
And he snaps it off. That's the kind of hit that can put a wrestler in the hospital. Wow, he just reversed that with ease. Ooh, I felt that one all the way over here. He just reversed
Oh my God.
that with ease. He is a monster. Rearranged his face.
Oh my God, right. I've got my finisher. I got it before he did, so he's probably going to lose his finisher. Please don't come in.
Here's one, not being allowed to
Please
get
don't
up.
tag out. No! Oh.
Wow, what a counter! Showing absolutely no mercy to his opponent. Oh, nice counter. Oh, he just smashed him. He dropped him right on his head with the DDT.
Bear in mind, in the previous match, I beat the fucking Dudley Boys. I beat the Dudley Boys basically with no problems at all.
Oh, what a blow.
I just want to highlight that.
He nearly knocked him out with that DDT. He made that reversal look easy. Nothing's connecting. Oh, this is gonna hurt. He may have broken his neck. That was a perfect neck breaker. No, he was able to
Oh
get
yeah,
the
you're right. I never actually noticed that.
Not being allowed to get up. How in the world did he counter that? Oh, look how that submission move's applied. Look at the pain on his face. You gotta tap out. That has to be a miracle that he
Oh
got
my
out.
God.
Oh, that's gonna cause some serious.
We've gone over our time, guys. Not in terms of this stream, but I just mean in general, like, if I was in production at this point, I would be fucking raging. I didn't mean to pin him, by the way. Oh, wait. Oh my God, that actually might have been a 3 count if my character fucking did anything.
He's gonna go for the pin. And the cover. Just when you think you've seen it all, he turns it around and gets the win out of nowhere.
Okay. Okay. How is it? How the fuck is it that when I do the kick out mechanic, I get stopped? The game stops me at parts because it just wants me to lose. But the AI, the game can just like fill its bar, no problems. Okay. You know what? Fuck this.
He's picking up a weapon. What's he gonna do with that? That'll take the breath right
I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Look out! Wow, that hurts. He might have broke his neck with that DDT.
Oh, Curls is stunned. What a shame.
Oh, with the weapon. Oh, a shot like that really takes the wind out of your sails. Oh my God, he just smashed it. He just drilled it. Serious pain on the way.
He just reacted instinctively. There's the experience we're talking about.
He's gonna break that thing over his head. He's punishing him and he can't fight back.
Can you attack the opponent off of the apron? Oh, you can. Okay. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that more often.
Describes it. Incredible. He just drilled it. He's laid out flat.
Okay. Curls has been abused with chairs. I'm almost at my finisher. Chances are, though, that one probably isn't going to be enough.
He just plain flattened him.
To the head. Dishing out a brutal beating now.
Okay, well, I didn't actually mean that suplex. I held the button to do the strong grapple, but he just didn't, so that's fine. I'll happen again. That's fine. That's not like I want to do my finisher or anything. The strong grapple just doesn't seem to work. Maybe oh, do you know what? I didn't realize he tagged out. Maybe my controller's on the fritz and my L1 button doesn't work anymore, but I just lost my fucking finisher because of this stupid
Here comes some serious
bitch.
pain.
Get wrecked. The collision in this game is so goddamn bad. I think I'm gonna have to lock in. I really want to win this match.
He just stopped.
I wasn't expecting to spend like fucking over 30 minutes on a match, but here we are.
He leveled him. That's the kind of hit that can end a career. Showing no respect. What a bomb.
He was stunned.
Look easy. Oh, he just got smacked.
Oh my god, is my L1 button just refusing to work or what? All right. I wish there was a way to call your opponent in. Sorry, your partner in. I'm not sure you can. Oh my god, wait. What? Maybe you're right. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe you are supposed to mash the thumbstick during an opponent's pin, because that slowed down the pin dramatically. Huh. Well, that was way easier the second time around. Was the game being nice to me, or was it because I was mashing the thumbstick? Because now I'm not sure. I'm going to have to experiment. I'm going to have to experiment now. We've laid down the foundation for a thesis here.
Get ready for TNA Tag Team action. The only way to win this match
I am getting rather fed up with these tag team matches though. If we could like not, that would be fantastic.
Entering the ring at this time, a man who's left nothing but a trail of destruction and broken bodies behind him. For your own safety, please give him a big round of applause. And now, making his way to the ring from an undisclosed location, Showtime, Eric Young. Presenting the phenomenal AJ Styles.
All right, we got to do some research in this tag team match. Hold on, are we facing? Oh my God, Tomko.
6'6".
All right, we're facing AJ Styles and Tyson Tomko. Jeez, that is quite the group. It'd be very funny actually if the Dudley Boys and the actual TNA guys of AJ Styles and Tomko are way easier than the like custom character people. That's going to be lame. Right, AJ, as much as I'd love to, you know, put on a wrestling clinic, I've had it up to here with this goddamn game. So I'm going to do what I do best, which is take a chair into the ring.
He might have broke his neck with that DDT.
Come on, AJ, leave Eric alone. Come on, man. Oh my God, Tomko's on my side. AJ, you want to get back in the ring, bro? Come on. Get wrecked. This is our first time seeing AJ Styles, though, in this match. In this game, sorry.
Showing no mercy to his opponent. Oh, that's gonna cause some serious pain.
Shit.
What's he gonna do with that?
Ow.
It's unreal.
Ow, ow.
He can't fight back.
Okay, well, this isn't going well, I have to admit. Okay, you know what, Eric, yep, you keep going, man. Tomko is beating the piss out of me, and there isn't anything I can do about it.
He's not getting up. Oh, he spiked him with a DDT.
Oh, I thought he was going to jump on me. I could see it coming a mile away. All right, AJ, get in the ring. Thanks, EY, for destroying a chair on him. That was the original intention, to be fair. How come I don't have a finisher?
Can you believe it? Oh, nice counter. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's really on his game. Taking a brutal beating. He's unable to get up.
Oh my God, that neckbreaker reversal is brutal because there is like basically no way to re-reverse it. So, some reversals in this game, they have like a second opportunity to what the fuck? They have a second opportunity to reverse, and unfortunately, yeah, a lot of the reversals that AJ seems to be doing are only reversible once. I mean, this isn't the worst thing ever.
To the face. He just knocked his teeth out.
Okay, I would have preferred that maybe AJ Styles stayed in the ring, considering he is like way more damaged, but he does almost have a finisher, so being strategic here, I guess we can decide to do some damage on Tomko. They are so much stronger than we are.
He shoots him off.
Damn, press that a bit too early.
him right on his butt.
Okay, I just need to stay out of Tomko's way while that finisher drains. Otherwise, he is going to fucking nail me with a finisher, and we don't want that. The fact that he is like, I've been doing so much damage to him, and he's at like half. He's still like full green. Also, he just got like half a momentum bar for a reversal, which is kind of crazy. I think my controller actually is on the fritz because I seem to keep targeting AJ for no reason.
Showing absolutely no mercy to his opponent. Showing no mercy and kicking his opponent.
Okay, maybe the trick to this match then is to keep AJ in the ring, because Tomko is proven to be a bit of a bastard. Oh wow, he's gonna hit me with his fucking finisher. Alright. Well, that didn't seem very fair. Good, because I wasn't kicking out of that. Tomko is unreal. I can understand. I remember. Let's bring back memories. I remember getting super fucking mad about this game for this exact reason. That characters would like get ridiculously hard, per choice of words, but like, yeah, the challenge in these games would get ridiculously hard, and then they do like, it's not really fair. Like, I'm just doing my regular damage, and then the game does like infinitely more damage.
What a shot that was! Oh, he slammed him into the corner.
So like, even though I'm doing a ton of damage, I'm just getting no finisher. But then, you know, Tomko does like 2 moves to me and I'm in red. So it isn't exactly fair.
Screwed, and then bam! What a reversal! Oh, he can't get up. He's being repeatedly assaulted. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Okay, good to have a finisher here. That's nice. Let's see. Let's do our research. I think AJ is going to break up the pin, but okay, maybe it did actually slow it down. I mean, it's hard to tell because he got kicked out at 1.
Incredible! Oh, he's punishing a helpless body.
Oh man.
Oh my God! I think he may tap on this one. How on earth did
Where the
he
fuck?
get out of
Where
that?
are you going?
Look out! I think he's got
Oh my god! If he had hit me out of the air, that would have been insane. Oh god.
What a shot that was! He knows how to get you in his clutches and make things impossible to get out of. It has to be a miracle that he got out of that.
Okay, I actually wasn't expecting AJ to get in on a submission of all things, but hey, oh my god, what a reversal. Okay, didn't actually expect that.
Look at that! Reversal! He was almost screwed, and then bam! What a reversal! That'll take the breath right out of you. Not being allowed to get up.
Okay, we got this. We got this. We can do this.
For a shot like that, you can forget about having any kids. Oh, this is gonna be good. There's no way he's getting up from that. Oh, he's not moving.
We got this. We got this. We got this. Come on.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Tomko must be wrecked after this, surely. Fuck. Well, I would have had that if we absolutely would have had that if AJ didn't break it up.
This could be it. This could be it.
Oh my god. Do you know what? I think whoever said that, I think you're right. I think it was his ex. I think you're right. I think actually mashing, it doesn't extend the bar like it does in All Stars, but I think it really does stop the opponent from filling the bar. You bitch. Are you serious?
He's going for the pin. No! His
How am I stunned? How did I get stunned there? I literally just kicked out of a move.
Look out! Look out! He's got a weapon! What the heck's he gonna do now? Unbelievable! He's gonna break that thing over his head!
No, you fucking dick. Great. Fucking great. Sorry, strong language warning coming up because I'm getting frustrated.
Here comes some serious pain! He just picked up a weapon! He's gonna break that thing over his head! Showing out, so gonna go for the pin. Here's the cover. Oh, man.
Actually, this isn't the worst thing ever, actually, now that I think about it, because AJ was significantly easier to fight. Crazy, man.
And he snaps it off, showing no respect. Oh, nice counter. His legs are wobbly. Oh, he just smashed him. Nice.
The reversals are mad. Why were they getting so many reversals in?
He's going for the pin.
Yeah, I'll take that. Thanks, man.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's staggering.
I literally tried the exact same move.
Oh, get him an ice pack for that. Oh,
I literally grappled you. God.
Oh, he's gonna be singing soprano after that. Oh, that shot was south of the border.
All right, come on. We got this. We got this. We can do this. Oh my good golly aunt. Somebody light me a cigarette. This fucking game is like ruining me. Oh my god. The things we're unlocking though. Oh man. It's exhausting. Absolutely exhausting.
These two are tag team champions.
What's this though? I bet the next match we do will be like piss easy. Oh no, LAX. Oh, my character doesn't know it, but we've already had run-ins with LAX, unfortunately.
What do you guys think you're doing? You can't be tag team champs unless we say so. You better quit while you still can, Holmes.
There's something strangely familiar about this.
You better slow down, homie, and listen to what we say. Or you find yourself somewhere in Mexico, beat up so bad, even your mama won't recognize you. Comprende?
Did my character not think to put like 2 and 2 together at that point that, hey, maybe this feels familiar, and he referenced a very specific moment.
They're the ones who busted me up and dumped me in TJ.
Oh, it did. Okay, no, he did put 2 and 2 together.
Who was I? I want to remember. Well, for now, I just need to make sure Eric's okay. The last thing I want is for him to get hurt on account of me. Even though he's supposed to be protecting me? Well, whatever.
I mean, he's an adult.
But Hernandez is a monster.
I'm sure he can look after himself.
What's going on out there? Eric? I thought I told you to guard.
Oh yeah, it's just one of those weird cutscenes where they just didn't animate it.
Hey, Eric,
I assume this was like, maybe they couldn't like finish the... Maybe they didn't finish it in time or something. I have no idea.
Very touching. What are you guys, engaged now? Okay, you did good, Eric. I'm sorry. Anyway, we got more important things to think about. TNA is running some shows in Japan for a few days. There are some tag team slots open for us. I want you guys to fly out here ASAP. It'll get you some good publicity and exposure for a title match. Win this, and you'll be #1 contenders for sure. Not to mention, it'll get you out of town and away from LAX for a bit.
I cannot stand these tag matches. I know this happens every story mode. There's always a story that has you in a tag team, at least for a little bit, and then eventually you'll hopefully just overcome it. But oh man, well, I think I've fulfilled my tag team quota for today, and I think we've had a good time. Or at least I hope we've had a good time. Some of you have not had a good time, and that is perfectly fine. But that's not my problem. But thank you everyone for being here. I hope you had a great time. I hope you had a great weekend as well. I've been working on some cool projects and gearing up for the end of the year. I know that sounds crazy to think about, but the end of the year is coming up super quickly. So my cat just did a really cute stretch, and that was adorable. But yeah, I think that's going to be us for today. Just a heads up that there is no video on Tuesday, but we'll be back on we'll be back on Friday the 14th with another live stream. I haven't figured out what's going to be yet. It could be more TNA. It might not be though. I do think though that next week, the 16th, is that right? The 16th? I don't see why we couldn't play more TNA Impact. I need time for my arm to recover from all that mashing. So yeah, maybe next week we'll get some more Season Mode Sunday, some more TNA Impact on the go. But for now, I think that is going to be us. For those that did not enjoy the stream, I apologize on your behalf, I guess. And for those that did enjoy, I'll see you guys next week for more TNA Impact Virtual Pro Wrestling. I'm not sure how to say it. I don't know how to end things. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. Have a great one. Bye for now.